This is a very short story about an amazing winery in South Australia. There is a famous wine chap called Jim Barry, and he has his own winery, and he has some exceptionally wonderful wines. His champion wine, the Armagh Shiraz, is one of those iconic wines that is endlessly awarded, spoken of in rarefied tones. It is an exceptionally wonderful wine in a wonderful wine region, in a wonderful wine country. Made in fairly high altitude vineyards in the Clare Valley mostly. So it is with that kind of backdrop that his son then went and followed Jim Barry into the wine industry, and then his son's sons have done the same. And it is those two sons, Sam and Tom, I think, who are the brothers who have made this delicious Shiraz Cabernet. All fruit grown in the Clare Valley. They claim that it comes from their own vineyards, and I would say that if they're making it in large volume, it probably comes from vineyards that they control, or that they have had long-term agreements with, who just supplied the Jim Barry winery. Not sure, haven't asked them, haven't met them yet. This is gorgeous stuff. Cool packaging, and it's inside is very interesting because it's not a blockbuster in the traditional sense of being hugely alcoholic and dense and dark and muscular and brooding and a bit like a cricket bat round the head, because it doesn't. You would find it very difficult to do that in the Clare Valley, and certainly, stylistically, the Clare Valley these days isn't a place where people look to get that kind of massive, heavy, full-bodied, impactful red. The Clare Valley is cooler than the rest of South Australia by comparison. Its average temperature is 22 degrees. So that's got some low temperatures there as well. It's certainly, because of the high altitude, it has cooler nights as well. That, all in all, leads to fresher grapes getting to the winery. Grapes that have got higher natural acidity, juicier, brighter and crunchier wine styles as a result. Now, it's still Australia, and it's still going to be very, very, very hot just before harvest. But what they're able to do here is harvest a wine, and they say themselves, with a modern take on their traditional favourite two grape varieties, Cabernet and Shiraz. Shiraz and Cabernet in that order, because there's more Shiraz than Cabernet. And the result is this beautiful, smooth, but balanced wine. So balanced to me means that you could have some food with it and don't feel that it's being clobbered. And that certainly is the impact. It's 14% alcohol. It could be slightly less than that. By virtue then it could be slightly more. But it doesn't feel more than that to me. It feels brighter, but really, really, really delicious. Bramble, blackcurrant, blackberry fruits, good lick of spice, but nothing, as I mentioned already, nothing over the top. And that to me is proof that they really do understand the vines from where these fruits come, and that they really have that respect apparent in the bottle in the end, which is great.